the camera just lurches at him. And it's so cool. I absolutely love how the camera just like... 9.5 out of 10. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that. I can fast track a movie review at patreon.com/ASEPresents for $20 a month for one movie review for 1 month, $3 a month, how I drop a bunch of... I'm in Salad and I saw Evil Dead 2. It is directed by Sam Raimi, and if you haven't seen my review on the first one or this movie, I will spoil it for you. And this was requested by a Patreon. If you like a fast track movie review, you can do that on my patreon.com/ASEPresents or my link tree. You can learn more about that after the review. The movie starts with pretty much the first few minutes are recreations of what happened last movie. And then that's fine and all handy dandy stuff. It's a nice little recap for people who haven't seen Evil Dead. But I've recently saw the Evil Dead, so I know exactly what happens. So then it's a nice little shot of him, Ash, with the little monster like pushing him, flying him away. I thought it was cool. He does a little spin. I'm like, wow, he's spinning. Why is he spinning so much? And then he's like in the middle of the forest. He starts turning into a Deadeye, and then the sun comes up and all of the evil is whisked away from him. And I know that this movie, he does chop off his arm at some point. And so I'm like, when will he chop off his arm? Not at this point. No way. Also, what's interesting, you got some people trying to get to the cabin for some reason. Why are you trying to get here? There's nothing for you here. Stay away. You see the bridge is down, but there's a trail. There's a trail. I'm like, what? You really? I guess you're probably the only one. You being like this local tourist person that's telling these people who want to really go to the cabin that badly, you're probably the only one who knows what is here, like know this area pretty well. These travelers, these campers wouldn't know of another way to get out of here. I also really like seeing Ash like struggle with like these people who come. He's in a scene, he's got a hand that's kind of sucks, and by that it's trying to kill him and he has to chop it off with the chainsaw. Is it called chopping or chainsaw? Also, that's the chainsaw noise back there. I don't know if you can hear it, but as soon as I hit my hand right here, it got really hurt. Ouchie, ouch. Just having your hand chainsawed off, like your own hand, sounds like a painful process. And when he did it, he looked like so dedicated to like get this guy off of him. But because he's like still alive or something. So basically the Deadeye trying to transform this Ash, but like I don't know if you can transform while you're still alive. I think you have to like be dead or something. I'm not exactly sure. If you do know exactly like the transformation process of what it takes to become a Deadeye, whether you have to be alive or dead, leave a comment because I'm not entirely sure. But it seems like this Deadeye really wants to like take its time spreading to his body. So it's like only got his hand, and the hand it has like control, and it's like trying to get him, and he's like, stop it. You know, I liked that scene a lot. And then these people who want to come to this cabin walk in on this bloody mess, and they assume Ash was the one who did all this, so they throw him in the cellar and there's a bunch of Deadites there. And luckily, he's able to like get out of there. Man, kind of terrible situation that Ash is in. First, he's lost his hand, lost his friends, got people accusing him of murder, and I feel like he's just going insane. This is an insane weekend, right? This part a little bit confused me. He kind of transforms into a Deadite before looking at a necklace, and then he untransforms. That part I was a little bit confused by. Also, there's a guy who's like, oh, these Deadites? No, I'm not gonna believe you at all. It was actually you who did all of the murder, death, kills. Ash, and he has a shotgun, and he's just swinging a shotgun around, which is very not good at all of him. However, I really like when the woman stabs him. It's terrifying, because it's like, oh, she stabbed the wrong person. She meant to stab Ash, but instead stab is this guy. Tragic, but it's also like the guy who is trying to control both of them is dead, so I guess that's good. Also, man, Ash is like, seems to be on the verge of like a mental breakdown throughout the movie. It's really fun to see him freak out. Like, I absolutely love it. There's also points where Ash is like fighting with other possessed Deadites. There's even a guy with like the tape recorder, and the guy finds a Necronomicon, starts reading some of it or whatever, and it's like, dude, stop it, please, stop it. But enough about that. My favorite part, my most favoriteest part of this movie, though, is when, after all this commotion, after all of this stuff happens, and Ash finally is able to leave the cabin, you know what he does? He ends up with a group of people who think he's a Deadite, and then he shoots a Deadite. Good timing on that guy's part. And then people are like, wow, you're the savior. Then he freaks out. I really liked that part. So those are definitely the most memorable parts for me from this movie. I felt like the first one I could remember a little bit more because it's like insane, this stuff that's going on. I also really like Ash's character evolution in this movie because it's like, dude, you're going through so much. How are you still this strong? How are you this strong? You got the evil out of you. You got burned from the evil got a sunburn. That's what happened. Oh man, didn't want to stay in your body. I also really like the setting. It's still like the same cabin. It's still like the same cabin with all the commotion in it, which is great. The techniques used to film this movie, definitely higher cam quality. The camera's a little bit higher quality than like the shots from last movie. But you still have that there's less monster shot. You still have it, especially at the beginning. Although I feel like this movie mostly focuses on Ash now versus like the group of students, and then Ash being the one who survives. It's a miracle how he survives, honestly. I really want to see Ash's journey because he's like freaking out and he's meeting this bunch of people who are like, wow, you're a hero, and he's like, no, I lost all of my friends. So I feel like I would freak out too if I were in his situation. Is there anything else I can think about in this movie? You know, I felt like there was a lot less like tension building. Well, there's still tension in this movie. However, I felt like there's a lot more of like the tension being released, and the pacing of the movie I felt was a little bit slower than the first one. It's less pacing wise, but like it's still pretty good. I still enjoyed it. Did I laugh? Not really, honestly. I kind of felt bad for Ash. That's kind of what I was feeling when I was watching this movie. So I gotta give this movie like a solid 9.1 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. You can also like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that, or you can fast track a movie review at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month. $3 a month, how to draw Pokemon tutorials will be posted there early, all at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree, find a way that you can help support the daily grind of these daily movie reviews. So go here, and until next time, I've been Salad Sa. I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bigabits.